You're on.
Hi guys, it's Miss Kim and Merritt and Bailey, and we're here today at church. We couldn't resist coming over to church. It's such a beautiful day. There's gorgeous clouds. We just wanted to come over here because we're going to do some really fun stuff. It's supposed to be our spring break. San Ramon today got the word that we aren't going back for the rest of the year, and even though we knew that was coming, it's pretty sad. So we're going to talk about joy, because even though we've had some bummer news the last couple of weeks, we still can keep joy in our heart. And the verse that I chose today is Psalm 35:9, and it says, "And my soul shall be joyful in the Lord." And Merritt and I were preparing for this today, and we were talking about songs that have the words joy in them or that encourage you to stay joyful. And so I made a list with Merritt, and I'm going to say them, and then I hope that you'll look these songs up later and listen and be inspired. So the first one is Joy of the Lord by Rend Collective. Also by Rend Collective, My Lighthouse, which is a really fun one to dance around the house to. Joy by For King and Country. Confidence by Sanctus Real. Diamonds by Hawk Nelson. And my favorite, Best News Ever by Mercy Me. And especially this week when we are getting the best news ever in Jesus for Easter, I love the line in that song that says, "It's not good news, it's the best news ever." So I hope that you will stay joyful and look up some of those songs and listen, and maybe you can have a family dance party tonight. Okay, we have bags of water here. Let's put one, we'll put that one down. This bag is going to represent the joy that we have inside of us. And we filled it with water. It's just a zip bag. You can try this at home, over a bathtub, maybe in the bathtub, or over a sink. And obviously everything that Miss Kim does, you have to have your parents' permission first. So I also just have a variety of sharpened pencils. These happen to be colored pencils. Any pencil will work. And if you have all this joy inside of you, and when things happen to you, sometimes they can make your joy leak out a little bit. Like you get bad news, or something doesn't happen that you wanted to have happen, or I don't know, what else? You fall off your skateboard, and your joy and your happiness can kind of start to leak out. But I want to show you, we're just going to put this over here. I want to show you how if you let the bad things come, if you let the bad things happen to you, and you feel your feelings, but you keep the joy in your heart, then the bad things can pass through, and even though the bad thing happened, it didn't take away your joy. So here's our fun experiment. I'm just going to help hold, not because she's not stable, but because I feel like I need to hold it. When something bad happens, you feel your feelings and let it pass through.
You're good.
And the joy does not leak out. We tried this a lot of ways at home, and it worked. I'm going to let you experiment at home, and you can see there is a way that it won't work, but if you go straight through, it's going to work. So some bad things can happen to you, but it doesn't have to take your joy. All right. Should we try more? Should we get them all in there?
Sure.
Okay. No.
This can be a little tricky. Sometimes you have to practice.
Definitely. This is a fun one to practice at home. Sharpen up those pencils. All right. Look at all of those things that happened to us, and we did not lose our joy. Okay. Can you hand me the Mentos thing? All right. So we have another activity. It is spring break. We're supposed to be doing super fun stuff, right? So I remembered, and Bailey remembered, actually gave me this idea, that a few years ago at Vacation Bible School, one of our activities, I can't remember what the Bible lesson was right now, but we got to blow up some sodas. And
Sloan Kraft is watching, and she's the one who did this.
The one who did this, and Kevin Standard has also done it here before. So today we have decided to do blow up these sodas, and we got sugar-free soda. We got sugar-free soda because it's not going to make a mess, and I don't want to scare the property elders. We will wash everything down when we're done. But I bought these tubes to help us, and they're by Steve Spangler Science, and I'm not getting any endorsements from these. I guess I'm endorsing him, but I'm not getting anything from it. But there's this tube that helps you. You're going to use 2-liter bottles of soda and then Mentos candies. And let's see, I think any flavor of Mentos works. You can look this up. It's a great science experiment. You can experiment using different kinds of soda, diet or not diet. Obviously, parent permission, guys. Have a hose handy to wash everything down. You can experiment with different flavors of Mentos too. I got this little tube thing off Amazon, but it also has tons of science ideas in here. So, all right. I'm going to swap and take the camera and, oh no, sorry. I'm gonna help Merritt get started. There's a helicopter going by, and we're gonna get a soda over here, and we're gonna make a huge geyser. Just, I don't know, we tried one earlier. I think we got 25 feet out of it. We don't have any way to measure. Hold on. All right. Here we go. I have 2 liters of Diet Coke.
Put it on the ground.
So we're putting in, so we're going to put this on the ground. And Merritt has a whole bunch of Mentos. And, wait, don't fill up that many Mentos this time. Let's do 3. We're going to try 3 Mentos. 3 Mentos, and there's this little lid that has a hole in it that is going to make our geyser really skinny and go up really high.
Do you want me to show the lid?
Yeah. We'll get, so actually show the whole tube and everything.
And you open it and it...
You want your protective goggles?
No, it's fine.
Okay. All right, and then the little tube has a switch, and a little piece that you can pull out that'll let the Mentos go in. You don't want to do this without having one of these tubes or protective eyewear if you don't have a tube, because when it shoots up, you want to be well away from it.
Mom, move.
So I'm going to get out of the way. This is number 1 with 3 Mentos and the lid on. Okay, here she goes.
You good? Oh no.
Okay, it is at least as high as the tree outside of the sanctuary. Awesome. All right, this time we're going to try 6 Mentos and still keep that little red cap lid on. Let me do this. Over here. Okay, got the cap thing?
Sue King Irwin says that is so joyful.
Okay. There are so many science experiments that you can do in your home. A lot of them require food, and that's why I chose the Coke and the Mentos, because although a lot of us drink and eat these things, they're not really food. So there's lots of things you can do with rice and eggs, but I know that going to the store right now is not the easiest. We want to make sure that we don't spend our food unwisely unless your parents give you permission. So,
how many Mentos are we doing now?
Okay, we're doing 6.
Oh God, I nailed it.
6 Mentos, and this little geyser lid is still on.
We're going to see how high up it goes this time.
So this is double the Mentos, and we'll see if it can go higher than the top of the tree.
Ready?
Let me get the tree in view. That's much higher.
I think we're higher. Do you think we're higher?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. For our third time, did you want to try one, Bailey?
Sure.
Okay.
You don't have to.
No, Merritt's got
Okay.
it.
For our third time, we're going to do as many Mentos as will fit in the tube. And we're going to take off the little, we'll take off the little red thing that makes it good. So I have a bigger stream this time. And even though this is Diet Coke, somehow it's still sticky. Do you have the Mentos? Yes. Okay.
Nancy says brace, Merritt. Oh, sorry, she meant brave.
This is only 7.
Hi, Lynn Ortiz.
I'm scared.
Hi, Dave. Hi, Sue Fox. Hi, Mark. Veronica.
Veronica.
Pam and Kelsey. Sue. Christy Drubay. Okay, hold on.
Without the red lid.
So this is no red lid. So it won't be as concentrated. It feels like it's crooked, honey. It looks like it's crooked. Okay.
It's
Still crooked.
I can't see it.
This is live science, friends. Live science. Okay, I think you got it that time. The hard part is that she's trying to keep the little switch in while turning so that she doesn't explode it right on her. How many Mentos is that?
7.
7 Mentos. No little red doohickey at the top. Here she goes. Woo!
That is nothing.
Okay, so that was a faster geyser, but it didn't go as far. All right. Well, I hope that you will keep your joy and remember our verse today, Psalm 35, verse 9, and my soul shall be joyful in the Lord. Look those songs up and have a dance party. Bye, guys.